Welcome back to my stand-up channel. Brianna Kupfer knew something was off with the man who walked into the Los Angeles furniture store where she was working alone. The UCLA grad student texted a friend on Jan. 13 to say there was someone in the Storecroft house on North La Brea Avenue who was giving her a bad vibe, LAPD Lieutenant John Radke said on Tuesday. The unidentified homeless man stabbed Kupfer, 24, in what cops said was a random act of violence. Her body was found a short time later by another customer. This individual responsible for this vicious, senseless and brutal crime is walking amongst us, said LAPD Chief Michelle Moore in announcing a $250,000 reward for information leading to the killer's arrest. Los Angeles Councilman Paul Corrett said he introduced a motion on Tuesday for a $50,000 reward, while the rest of the money came from community members who have donated funds to the Kupfer family. The suspect is described as a tall man with braided hair, wearing a dark hooded sweatshirt, dark pants and black tennis shoes. He also had a white painter's N95 mask on his face and sunglasses. Cops said he should be considered armed and dangerous. Kupfer's father, Todd, told the Post investigators are working hard on his daughter's case. We are extremely thankful for this show of support and hope it will lead to his capture. However, he criticized city leaders and said the recent uptick in crime is because of lenient policies against criminals. At the press conference, Corrett said the suspect will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. He also read a statement from the Kupfers, who thanked the community for their outpouring donations, many of which were made anonymously. It is with great sadness that the entire Kupfer family mourns the passing of our beautiful daughter Brianna as a result of this horrific attack, the family said in the statement. Brianna, who was born, educated and was building her career here in Los Angeles, was a rising star in this community whose ascent was unnecessarily cut short by the actions of a heartless criminal last Thursday. In many ways she embodied everything that is great about Los Angeles, and the entire city should grieve over this senseless act. Radke said the suspect used a knife to kill Kupfer but did not take anything from the store. The detective said the suspect also went inside other nearby businesses but left because there were more than one person at those other locations. The suspect was inside Croft House for several minutes and left through the back door. He was last seen walking northbound in the alley to the rear of the shop and then around the neighborhood, Radke said. Someone out there knows this man, and someone knows what he did, Radke said. There is a lot of money on the table. You need to come forward and call the LAPD West Bureau Homicide. The veteran homicide detective said the $250,000 reward is the largest he's ever seen. Kupfer, of Pacific Palisades, was studying architectural design at UCLA and worked at the store as a design consultant. Kupfer's death was the second homicide last week in LA that involved a homeless suspect. The Los Angeles County District Attorney on Tuesday filed murder charges against Kerry Bell, 48, for allegedly attacking 70-year-old Sandra Shells as she waited for a bus in downtown LA's Union Station on Jan. 13. LAPD officials allege Bell struck Shells in the face, for no reason, and caused her to fall on the ground and fractured her skull. Shells, who was a beloved nurse at Los Angeles County USC Medical Center, died of her injuries 3 days later. Corrett said the number of crimes involving transients have steadily increased over the past few years, which could be attributed to the lack of proper services to address mental health and scarcity of homeless housing in the city. I think it speaks to our failed system, the LA councilman said. The fact of the matter is, if you are suffering a mental health crisis, the only likely resource they have is 911, which is a police officer or fireman, and that is wrong. That has got to change. Ellipsis. We need to approach it not from a law enforcement standpoint alone, but also not without law enforcement. We need to do a better job. Source: nypost.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.